Man, what's up everybody? You already know who it is. It's White Boy Rick. We back at it again with another video. And in today's video, we're going to be speaking on the House of Horrors trial, which is starting today. And for those of y'all who don't know, it's a man accused of murdering a woman, dismembering her body, and burying it in his yard. Let's jump into it. Jacksonville, Florida. The murder trial for Russell Tillis, the man accused of killing a woman and burying her dismembered body, will begin today after years of being delayed. The case. Russell Tillis was arrested on March 18, 2015 at his home for 2 outstanding misdemeanor warrants. He violently resisted arrest according to the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office and was in jail awaiting trial on charges of aggravated assault and simple battery on a law enforcement officer. On February 5th, 2016, an inmate contacted detectives and said Tillis confessed to killing a woman in his house, dismembering her body, and burying her in the yard. Authorities obtained a warrant and served it on February 10, 2016. The Jacksonville Sheriff's Office found human remains at his booby-trapped Southside home on Bowden Circle East after following up on the tip the next day. Police later identified the body as Joni Guntner through DNA testing by the University of North Texas. The medical examiner said she had died of blunt force trauma. Guntner was a transient who was known to frequent the Southside area. It is believed she died between February 2014 and May 2015. She was about 30 years old. In December of 2016, Tillis was charged with murder. House of Horrors in the search for more potential victims. Neighbors of Tillis dubbed his Southside residence as a House of Horrors. People were scared of him. He'd throw things at people is what I heard. He's a pure, mean, evil person who should have been locked up a long time ago, neighbor Brenda Smith said at the time. When officers initially tried to serve Tillis the active warrants at his home, police said Tillis ran away from them and led them through an area where he had placed boards with 4-inch nails facing upward. Following his arrest on the murder charge, JSO announced that he targeted vulnerable young women with a history of prostitution and drugs. We believe it's highly likely that other females were victimized by Tillis, including potential other murders. Investigators searched his home again shortly after Guntner's body was found for other bodies. None were found. The trial. Jury selection will begin Monday, April 5th, 2021. Tillis faces the following charges in connection to Guntner's death: first-degree murder, kidnapping, human trafficking, abuse of a human body, evidence tampering. Tillis is representing himself in the case and the death penalty is on the line. Alright y'all, let's jump into this one. I know I say it every single time, but I'm gonna make sure I keep this video shorter. This one ain't gonna be real long. We ain't got too much to break down. There's really only 2 reasons why I wanted to make this video. First and foremost, I want to let y'all know this trial begins today. They're selecting the jury today. So I want to let y'all know it's the beginning of the trial, and if y'all want, I can cover the whole trial. You feel me? It's gonna be a crazy one. You have a man who allegedly murdered a woman, chopped her body up, and buried her in his yard, and he wasn't even charged with that originally, which will lead me into the second reason why I wanted to make this video. But first and foremost, it's a crazy case. If y'all want to see the whole updates throughout the whole entire trial, if you want me to cover the whole thing and bring y'all that first news, that's what I'm finna do. So that's why I wanted to make the video, to let y'all know the trial started. This is how it's getting set up right now, and I'm gonna continue to make videos to cover the rest of it. But also, there's a major, huge lesson that I think we can learn from this, and I think everyone can learn it, but it may not necessarily apply to each and every individual. But I think it's a very important and vital lesson to learn, just in case you ever get caught up, right? And what that lesson is if you're going to jail, if you are in jail, do not talk about your case. Do not talk about your crime. Don't do none of that. Because as you see with him, and There's plenty of examples of what's known as a jailhouse snitch. If you're in jail, they haven't been sentenced yet. They may be facing 10 years. They'll do whatever they can to get those numbers lower. They don't know you. They don't give a shit about you. You come in, they start fishing for information. They get all these details about your case, and then look what happens. Not saying this dude should have got off or anything like that, but I'm just bringing it to y'all attention. That's what happened here. Dude was arrested on different charges. He went in there being too open to other inmates that he didn't know like that. Dude gathered up enough information to then go and tell on him, and now he's facing murder charges, the death penalty. Again, he should be, don't get me wrong, but it all happened because he was talking about his case to fools he didn't even know, who had their best interest at heart. And that's what I think the important lesson is. If you're doing any type of dirt, if you're doing any type of crime like that, make sure you know if you get locked up, don't speak about your case to nobody. Don't tell nobody no details. Don't do none of that shit, because you may fuck your whole situation up and get yourself an added 5, 10, 20 years just because you wanted to talk that shit in the little cell block. Right? Again, don't get it misconstrued. I'm not saying he should have gotten away with this, or, you know, if he didn't speak, no one would ever know. I'm thankful that he did. One, so he could get caught, but two, so we could learn this lesson. But that's just what it is. Make sure if y'all, and for the people who are committing no crimes, who don't have anything to worry about, this lesson may not necessarily apply to you, but in a sense it can, as far as when you go to work. Don't talk to all your co-workers about what's going on in your personal life or at home, or if you and your wife are having problems or anything like that, or how you may have drank a beer last night and drove home, anything like that. Just don't be too open to people you don't really know, because at the end of the day, most people have their own best interests at heart, and if they can use your information to better their situation, 9 times out of 10 they will. So if you're going into jail, don't talk about your case. If you're near people you don't know, don't really speak on your life like that, and don't put out any important information or nothing like that. And as far as the trial goes, it starts today. I'm gonna keep y'all updated. I'm gonna make sure I continue to make videos covering it and let y'all know all the updates, all the information that happens from each day that they're going through trial. But hey, I appreciate y'all for rocking with me. If you like this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. Make sure you turn the notification bell on so you can see it first. If you want to support the channel, make sure you click the link in the description below. Also, I want to let y'all know I'm almost to 100 subscribers, and when I reach 100, I'm gonna do a little raffle giveaway to give back to y'all for supporting me. So make sure you share the video to everybody you know. We trying to keep growing. But hey, it's White Boy Rick. Till next time.